I think whoever is here in the meeting, okay, I think it is the right time to start. Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hope this is like our a journey to start in robotics. Yeah. We are starting like last week. We had some introduction about how do you start and where do you go all the way to get into the industry ready, right? Obviously, we start with the first step. Today is that first step. Yeah. We start with our sensor kit. Yeah. So I assume everyone has your sensor kit with you, right? Is in this meeting, is anybody doesn't have the sensor kit? The sensor, the first kit from ZAS Robotics. So if you don't have, put in your chat or anything. If possible, switch on the camera. That will be good. Yeah. So I assume a silence means you all have the kit with you. So we'll start with our first
Yeah, they have the
project.
kit.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Everyone has the kit. So we'll start with our first project without any without any delay. Yeah. So let me share just like what we are going to do today. Just like so.
Ruhi,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it better to wait a few more minutes?
Yeah.
We can go through some introduction or some concept.
Okay. Yeah.
Like 3-4 minutes. It is better to wait.
Yeah. Okay. We'll wait. Yeah, I think I'll start with my introduction. Like, my name is Ruhi. Yeah, you can call me Ruhi or whatever, Miss or Madam or Ruhi, anything is fine. I work in this, I'm an engineer by profession, and I work in aerospace and defense industry for last 2 decades, and in various capacities. And right now I'm in London, right now sitting in London. And I started this robotics journey, founding this ZAS Robotics to spread the knowledge and to fill the gaps, particularly in the education sector, right? When you want to learn robotics, everything is very chaotic, everything is very random. So, to give some order and to give some stable platforms, affordable platforms, so that students like you can learn and nurture and build on the top of it, right? It's to give that stable platform, stable structured journey, so that you are not just making some one project and disappearing, right? You are learning and going to the next step and next step, so that you become, because I gather most of you are from engineering background, so you are stepping into a new world of robotics and AI as you go through your engineering and you come out. So there is no other question than learning these new technologies, right? There is no question of, do I learn robotics or do I learn AI? It's not that. It's there is no question about it. So you have to start obviously at the first step and build the expertise, not just like in a hamster will do one project and then, oh, I did the project, so I know robotics. It's the industry doesn't work like that. They want somebody who knows properly what is robotics, right? So that's how the robotics journey we are going to start. Like you can look into our website. There is a like very proven statistics that many students start with robotics, like buying some sensors, some Arduinos, and soon it's not that the students lack interest or they lack motivation. It's the amount of chaos and amount of randomness available in the market. The interest when they start, it's 100%, right? Yes, we can do it. We mastered it. The moment they move to a little bit advanced, the interest goes down because of so many problems we discussed last session as well. And as they move advance, that's where the industry wants you to be at the end of your engineering, right? Then they will roll a red carpet for you to come into the industry. But only less than 5% reach there to that stage. So we want the graphs to stay steady, right? We don't want this like start very high energy, high interest, everything is working, I am the master of robotics. Yes, that's good. We want to sustain that energy until you reach the advanced levels. That then only you will be ready for international platforms like big firms, MNCs, ready for placement. Yeah. So that's where we have to start. With that purpose, we started this journey, ZAS Robotics. So today's session is focusing on sensors. Yeah. And yeah, that's where we are. Samir, you want us, like everyone, to go around and introduce themselves a little bit?
Yeah, like a quick introduction is better.
Okay. Yeah. So you can start, Samir. Like I gave my introduction, I think a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah, I already introduced
Yeah.
them.
Okay. Okay.
Already I met virtually, like online.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I am handling ZAS robotics India operations, and for a few of them, this class onwards, I will be guiding the AI projects on robotic kit, that is sensor kit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Who is next? Shall we pick? Uh, Anushka, you want to introduce yourself in one or two lines?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. We can hear you.
Yes. So I'm basically Anushka and I've worked in marketing and design fields,
Okay.
and currently I'm working on Delhi NCR distribution for ZAS Robotics.
Oh, thank you, Anushka.
Thank you.
Thank you. Renu, I'm not sure. Can they speak up? Renu, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Myself, Neenu Katir.
Mhm.
So, I am a second year student of Bangalore Institute of Technology
Mhm.
under Robotics and Artificial Intelligence branch.
Wow. Welcome. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Who is there? Farah, you want to introduce yourself in one or two lines?
Yes, hi, my name is Sheikh Farah. I'm going to join engineering college.
Okay. So,
That's it.
okay. Thank you. How about Mokshit?
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening.
So I'm the classmate of Reno. I'm also studying in second year
Okay.
robotics and AI in BIT.
Okay. Where are you studying, Mokshit, if I may ask?
Bangalore Institute of Technology.
Bangalore Institute of Technology. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
How about Nikhat? You want to introduce yourself? Okay, I can't hear you. Who else? Zara, you want to introduce yourself?
Um, my name is Zara, and I'm in grade 11 in school.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Who else is there in the meeting? Nikhat, I can't hear you. Maybe can you speak up louder? Or if you can introduce in one or two lines yourself. Okay, maybe towards the end. I can't hear you. Let's get started. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If anybody,
Nagalakshmi, I think
oh
is.
yeah, Nagalakshmi. That's my friend. That's why I missed her. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, hi. I am a teacher. Want to introduce this robotics to student who are studying in the government school.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. I know you.
No,
That's
okay.
why I skipped, I think. Okay.
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 Hmm.
Okay. Did I miss anybody else? Is there anybody else? Okay. That's great. Yeah. Thank you. Let's start. We are going to do into the world of sensors, right? For any robot, even the humanoids, whatever you make, like us humans, we operate on like we work on sensors, right? Without sensors, if I don't have any senses, I have a brilliant brain, it's of no use, right? The brain needs information from senses to operate properly like a human. Similarly, for humanoid or a robot, any robot, we need a powerful brain and we need some senses to attach to that. So that's a journey you start with, right? Later on, you can add the motion, you can add the communication, all of that to make a complete robotic system. So to start with, our brain is our Arduino Uno. Yeah, our brain is Arduino Uno. Yes, we have 5 senses, but the beauty of this here is you can add more than 5 senses, right? You can add touch, you can add light, vision, you can add the sound, you can add, uh, you name it, you have a sensor for that. Like, so that's where the robotics will become more, we can add more senses. That means we can make it more powerful. If we can't do something, it doesn't mean that that is the limitation. We can increase the capabilities. So we start with this sensors journey, right? So in your kit, you may have, we need these things for today's lesson, right? You have Arduino Uno, the brain, and because we need to connect the sensors to that. So before connecting sensors, we'll connect a small LED, right? I will explain what is LED in a minute, just to get it started, just to check everything is working or not. So from your kit, you take Arduino and we need a breadboard. Yeah, this is called a breadboard, right? Probably the students from engineering background, they know all of this. I'm going a little bit slow so that we have different audience in this meeting. So it will be like a very basic thing for the engineering students. But yeah, let's you after this session and next week's session, you can go on and do the advanced stuff. Yeah. So from your kit, you take out this Arduino Uno breadboard and one LED, yeah, and you have a blue programming cable. This blue programming cable we need to attach to our laptop. So basically, your laptop should have one USB port. Okay, so this side goes in the laptop, the other side goes in the Arduino Uno. Okay, and then we need couple of wires, right? This is male to male wire. This like both side pins. Okay, I'll share my other camera so that you can see the things in from the kit as well. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully it will appear in a minute. Yeah. So these are the things I got from the kit, ZAS robotic sensor kit. Yeah. This. I hope everyone has this, right? I assume you got it from your kit. Yeah. Okay. If you are not finding any of this, let us know. Otherwise, I assume your silence is yes. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to somehow connect this LED, right? Connect this LED to this.
Ruhi,
Yeah.
is it possible to make that screen bigger? Now the PPT is big. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The aim is to connect this LED right, to this microcontroller or our brain, right? So this one has to control this LED, right? So to control this, we need to connect this somehow into this breadboard, right? We need to connect. So to connect this, we need to make use of this breadboard, yeah? So if you see this LED carefully, right? How many legs it has? Can anybody tell me how many legs this LED has? You have to participate, otherwise I feel like I'm just talking to some screen. How many legs it has? 2 legs, well done. Yeah? Are they 2 of the same length? Do you think are they same length? Or are they, one is little longer than the other one? No, yeah? They are not of long, one is little longer leg, the other one is shorter leg. Yeah? The longer leg is positive. We call it a positive leg or anode. The shorter leg is, we call it a negative leg or a cathode. Okay. I'll go positive, negative. The longer leg is positive. The shorter leg is negative. So you take this LED, right, and put this in the breadboard. You can put, if you see the breadboard, the middle part is like it's 2 parts. There is a partition in the middle here, right? So either you, and then there are positive, negative rails here on this side of the breadboard, and there are positive, negative rows in this side. And in the middle, we have some columns, right? It's numbered 1, 2, 3 up to 30, I think. And this side also it's numbered 1, 2, 3 up to 30. So you can put it in the, yeah, in the 2 columns here, either this half or this half. It doesn't matter, right? You can pick anywhere in. So I call these rows, yeah, the edge, the blue and red wires, I call them rows, yeah. These are rows, yeah, and the middle ones are columns. I call them columns. So I put them somewhere in the middle here, right, in 2 different columns. Yeah, hopefully you can see it. Or I can put it even in the middle here so that it won't confuse you. Yeah. In 2 different columns like this. Yeah. Once you put that, so the long leg and short leg gone there, it's nicely sitting in here. Yeah. Now you need 2 wires where both sides are pins. Yeah. Both sides are pins. You take those, we just need 2 wires. Probably you may have a thing like this in your kit, right? This is like a ribbon. You can peel off. You can peel off from your kit 1 wire. We need 2 wires. So you can peel off like they will come off nicely, right? You can peel off. Yeah, we need 2 wires. So we have to make the connections, okay, to this Arduino Uno. So to make the connections, first we have to, whichever the column our short leg is, yeah, we have to take 1 wire in the same column as the short leg and then connect to the ground pin here. In the, like if you see there are couple of G and D pins in the Arduino, okay? I think I should take a simulator and show you how to connect the thing there. That will be much better. Can anybody spot G and D here in the Arduino? G and D written somewhere. How many G and Ds are there in the whole of Arduino? Like if you see there is a 0, 1, 2, 3 written here in this side up to 13, right? Did you all spot that? Yeah, 3 GNDs. Perfect. 3 GNDs. So short leg goes to one of the GNDs. Yeah, any GND is fine. Short leg, you connect the same column as that. Okay, I'll show you in a simulator in a minute. And the long leg, let's connect to 9. You can connect to any of these pins, the digital pins. So if you see Arduino, these are digital pins this side. There are analog pins here on the bottom, and there are some power pins. Okay. So all our, we'll be using ground pins and the digital pins today. So there is 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll connect to 9. Yeah. So 2 wires, one LED is connected to Arduino. Yeah. And then you take this cable, you put it in this one end, it goes like you have this square cable, square end, it goes in this side, and the other side should go, other side is this, right? Other side is this should go in your laptop USB port. Yeah, connect to your laptop USB port. So once you make those connections, I'll show the connections if anybody is still confused with that. Yeah, I'll show the connections in a simulator in a minute. So let me.
Really sorry for the disturbance, but
Yeah.
can you repeat the process?
Yes, yeah.
I think I have missed some steps actually.
Okay.
So-
Yeah. There is a simulator. I will try to show in the simulator. Yeah, that will make you much. Yes, because it's very, when you are really absolutely starting. Yeah, it's okay. I'll show you here. I'll go through the connections. Don't worry. I'll just go through the connections here. So this is your breadboard. Yeah. And you have your Arduino Uno. Can you all see my screen? Am I sharing my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll take one LED. Yeah. So this is what I mean, right? The breadboard, these ones are, I will call them columns. Sorry, rows. Yeah. You can call it anything, but let's stick to one convention. These are rows. Negative row, positive row. Here also negative row, positive row. There is like a big middle partition in the middle. So you take the LED, right? You place it in 2 different columns, right? Like that. Let's take another LED, maybe the better one. Yeah, this is better. One second. Yeah. Anyways, you put it in 2 different columns like that, right? So take one wire. This is what I was saying. These are the digital pins, 0, 1, 2, 3, up to 13. There is one ground pin here. These are analog pins. These are the power pins. You take one wire. So this is my short leg. Yeah, this is where my short leg is sitting in this column. So I take one end of the wire, I put it in one of the grounds, and I take it to this, wherever the short leg is. I can connect it anywhere in that column, right? I can connect here.
Ruhi,
Yeah.
one thing, it is better if you inform that this is just for showing the connection. They need not to repeat these things.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what you are doing at your end at the hardware. Okay, this is just I'm showing so that the breadboard is visible nicely. You don't have to do this in your at your end. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And take another wire. Yeah. Take another wire. Am I? So take another wire. One end goes to pin number 9, right? And another end of the wire should go anywhere in the long leg, wherever the long leg. If you are not sure where the long leg is, you can remove the LED and check whether is the double check to confirm it's a long leg. Yeah. So you will be doing this at your end in the hardware. Yeah. Am I making sense? Farah, is that clear now? You are saying there was some confusion.
Actually, the confusion was in the wire. One end has a pin and another end doesn't.
No,
So
you have,
where should I?
yeah, you have to take the wires, both side pins. Okay. There are different type of things in your kit. Yeah. You have to find the wires where there are pins on both ends.
Actually, it was my mistake. Maybe I have took the wrong wires. So
Yeah,
thank you.
find the right wires and see whether you have them in your kit or not.
Yeah, I have it. I have it.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
In this class, really quickly, in this
Yeah.
class, I'm going really slow.
Yeah.
Because I want to bring everyone into the same page.
Yeah.
And for the next lesson, not much.
Yeah.
It will be, much quicker.
Yeah.
Just get this.
So yeah, is the connections done? Everyone? Any you can speak up it, like if you didn't find something, like Farah very nicely said, oh, I didn't find the wire, how do I connect? That's absolutely fine, right? Is everyone able to make the connections? Yeah, I'm going very, very slow here. The reason is I want to bring everyone on the same page, right? I know some are, for somebody it's very basic. For some people, it may be too much. So I'm like going so that we all are on the same page. Maybe by the end of this class, we all will be at the same page. Yeah. Anybody has any issues in making these two connections at your end? Basically, you will be making these connections like this at your end in the breadboard with LED and the Arduino. You will be doing this, right, at your end. Because in the camera, it's not very, it won't come out very clearly. I'm showing this in the simulator. I'm just going to double check with somebody. Where is the short leg connected to? If anybody can answer, where is the short leg connected to? Can
It is
anybody?
for ground, ma'am.
Ground. Well done. Well done, Renu. Where is the long leg connected to? Long leg of the LED. Can anybody answer that, please? Where is the long leg connected to? I will pick up if you don't say anything, right?
Pin number 9, ma'am.
Pin number 9. Well done, Renu. Well done. So pin number 9 is somewhere in the middle. Some children, like some students, they connect to pin number 10 thinking that they connected to pin number 9 because they all are very next to each other. So better make sure after 8, there is 9. You connect to pin number 9. Yeah. Farah made the connections?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. How about Nagalakshmi? Did you make the connections at your end?
No, I have no software. So I am observing.
You don't need
My son means
software until this part. Maybe you can make the connection. Software part you can do later. You can make the,
okay.
yeah, because we haven't gone to the software yet. Just to get used to making the connections, Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about
Okay, I
Zara?
will try.
Did you make the connections?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anushka, did you make the connections?
Hello, yeah, the bulb is glowing as well, so it's working.
Oh, how, maybe it's some previous code. Yeah, there may be some previous code in there. Perfect. It's already working. Okay, once you have make the connections, we shared the instructions to download a software because we need to tell this brain, right, what to do with this LED. We need to write some code and upload into this brain saying that I want the LED to be on and off, or whatever you want to do with that LED, right? LED is a small device, it's a small diode. Once you power it, it will glow. It's a small bulb, it will glow. If you don't give the power to it, it will off. It is like on off. So it's a bulb. I want to make it on off, right? Using this brain, the brain can control my LED to make it on for some time and then off for some time, right? So how am I going to tell the brain? Brain is just without anything. It's just like a baby brain. It doesn't know anything. So we need to write the code. We need to give the instructions to it so that those instructions through these wires are passed to this LED. Yeah. So to program this, we need a software. We need a special software which is free of cost, available in the Arduino website. I think we shared the instructions in the WhatsApp group last week to install this. I think most of you have installed. If you have the software, can you open that, please? Can you double click on the software? If you don't have the software, don't worry. We'll share the instructions again for the next session. You can, and also I'll share the recording of this. So once you install the software, you can go through the steps. Yeah. If you have any questions, you can put in the WhatsApp group. Somebody will connect and try to give you some suggestions. Yeah. If you have a software, if you open the software, this is how it will open.
Name is Arduino IDE.
Yeah, Arduino IDE. Yeah. It's called like you can search in the bar here on the bottom in your laptop, Arduino IDE. This is how it is, right? Arduino IDE. So if you open that, the window looks like this. Okay. Arduino IDE. It may be blank for you. So I'll start blank as well. Arduino IDE. If you open the Arduino IDE, has everyone got the software? I know Nagalakshmi doesn't have, but how about the others? Do they have the Arduino IDE? Are they able to open it? Yeah, Anushka, well done. Renu, yeah. And now you have to file, like obviously new sketch. If you want to take a new file, probably you may be opening at this stage, right? First, save this file. File, save as, yeah. This is our LED. So you can have a dedicated folder called Arduino in your file structure, right? So that you can save all the files in one place, right? Probably because you have already installed this, it will be an Arduino folder somewhere. Okay, for the time being, we can save this as LED underscore blink. Yeah. Give an appropriate name for the file because we are blinking the LED here. So I will call this LED underscore blink. Yeah. So that's a good practice. Open the file, they call it sketch, new file, right? File, whenever you want a new sketch, open that, save, give an appropriate name, save it in appropriate place so that it won't get confused. You won't get confused later on, right? So if you see, is everyone, I assume that whoever has the software is at this point right now. Am I right? Yeah. Anushka, you have the software, right? Yeah, Mokshit is saying thumbs up. How about Renu? Yeah. How about Farah? Do you have the software?
How can I check that whether the software is there or not?
Sorry?
How can I check in my system whether the software is there or not?
You have to search for Arduino space IDE in capital letters. Yeah? Arduino
Where
IDE.
in Google? Google,
Not
no.
Google, not Google. You have the search
Ruhi,
box.
you can show one more time.
Yeah. For example, Nagalakshmi, here I have this search bar in my laptop. Can you see it here? Or you open this, there is a Windows tab. You open it here, you will get a search button here, right? And there you can search Arduino IDE, right? If the software is installed, it will come up like that. Otherwise, it won't come up.
Before
Yeah.
I told I made
Yeah.
a project driver
Yeah.
alcoholic project robot for science fair.
Yeah.
Yes, so then I installed or
You
not.
might have installed. Yeah. If it is there installed, maybe
Arduino,
IDE.
ID, there is no Arduino ID. Other two softwares are
Yeah,
there.
it has this
Arduino,
icon. Maybe if you even that also helps sometimes. This icon, infinity sign.
no.
Maybe it might have got updated or, if
Yes.
you
It
found
is
it.
Arduino.
Yeah, Arduino. Arduino. If Samir, if you can
Are
type
you
it in the
able to
chat.
see it? Are you able to see it?
Are you sharing your screen?
Yes, I'm
Oh.
showing my system.
Oh, okay. No. I because I can't see because I'm sharing my screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have the Arduino IDE, you can start typing this, Nagalakshmi. Yeah. Maybe later on.
Please, no Arduino, no ID is there.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Extension.
Arduino is fine. When you open, it should open a window like this. That should be good enough.
Arduino infinitive symbol.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open.
Yeah.
Yes,
And you will get a new sketch.
window. Sketch.
Yeah.
Arduino 18. Yes, sketch.
Yeah.
File edit after that sketch here.
Okay, file edit that if you are seeing that means that is okay. Don't do anything now. you can start typing from you take you click on file, you take a new sketch. Yeah.
File.
Click on file. Then new sketch. Click on new sketch.
File. It is opening a window. Sketchbook.
Yeah.
Sketchbook.
Yeah, that can use yeah. If you see my screen, you have to see something like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So everyone, just see, get familiarized with this. It has two functions. Okay. Why you can remove any comments you may have here so that we can start with a clean slate. Just keep this. There is a setup function. There is a loop function. There are two functions here in the whole code. Yeah. This is a C-based coding we have to do. The Arduino is C-based, C++. So we'll be doing using some not very advanced programming, just tiny bit of programming. So void setup. So which we have to declare setup means we have to tell which pins of Arduino we are using here, right? Which pins of Arduino we are using here? Can anybody remember? Where did we connect the LED? Which pins of the Arduino we connected the LED? Can anybody?
Ground and 9.
Ground and 9. Perfect. Yeah. So ground usually you don't declare, but all the other pins you declare. So we have to declare that we are using the pin number 9 here. So you say, the way you say that is you use another function called pin mode with This is a case sensitive, so you have to type the way it is. Pin mode with a capital M. Yeah, everything is small letters, only M is capital. 9, output. I will explain what is output means in a minute, but just all caps output. Yeah. Can you see my screen, all of you, clearly?
Yes.
Yeah. And then that's it. We used one pin. We declared one pin as an output. That's it. That's the setup part. Okay. Setting up. You're setting up the scene. If you like that way of analogy, you're setting the scene. Now the loop
We
part.
have to write that code on the screen.
Yeah, you have to type this, Nagalakshmi, in the new sketch, whatever you have taken. You have to type in the setup, you have to type this one line. Okay?
Okay, I will take guide next after this.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah. And in the
Okay.
loop, I will share the recording and share the code, everything after this class. Okay? So you have
Okay.
everything. In the loop part, what is that we want to do with that pin number 9? We have to write. Yeah. How do I say that I want to turn it on? Yeah. We have to use another function. Like our objective is to make the LED on for some time, off for some time. So how do I say in a code to make the LED on? For that, I will use another function called digital write with a capital W. Okay, digital write in one word, 9, that is where LED is connected to. Make that high. High means on, in like high voltage. Make that on. You can call it anything. Yeah. Make this high. And how long you want that to be high? Maybe for 1 second. So I have to say another function saying that delay of 1000 milliseconds, which is equivalent to 1 second. So what I'm saying is write on that pin number 9 high voltage for 1 second. That's how you can read that, like understand that. I don't want, after that, I want, okay, it's on for 1 second. Then what is the next rest of the time? I want that to be off for another 1 second. Digital write again. It's very dumb. It doesn't know anything. We have to give, if it has to be on, we have to give the instruction. If we want to turn it off, we have to give the instruction. Okay. Turn it off. Again, the same pin, we want it to be low, which is, in other words, 0 volts or off. Yeah. Again, how long you want to be off? Not forever, another second. I want that another 1000 milliseconds. This in delay function, everything is in milliseconds. So 1 second is 1000 milliseconds. So it's on for 1 second and off for 1 second. Is that all? No. It's because it's in a loop, nature of loop. This pattern keeps on going. On for 1 second, off for 1 second. Loop. Again goes back on for 1 second, off for 1 second. On, off, on, off. So then how long it will go on? It will go on forever, right? Until you literally take out that blue cable from your laptop or switch off the power to the Arduino Uno. This loop function will be going on forever. Is the code clear for everyone? Every statement, one more thing, is should end with a semicolon in the C language. Okay? Every line should end with a semicolon. Is everyone comfortable in writing the code and understanding the meaning of it? Yeah? Any questions? Farah, is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Anushka, is that clear? Yeah, Renu, yeah. It's good that you give the response very quickly. Yeah. Well done. Okay. Once you have written that code, yeah, you have to, let me share my other screen. Stop sharing here. I'll share my other screen. You have to take that blue cable, yeah, and connect to your laptop. Yeah, let me. Yeah. Yeah, you made the connections. So you made the connections to the Arduino, and you take that blue cable and put the one end, the square end, into this USB port. This is called a USB port. And there is a black port here. It's called a jack. I don't know why it's called jack. That's maybe a person who invented that. Yeah. This is a DC jack, the blue one. And this is a USB port, programming port. Yeah. And the other end of the blue cable should go in your laptop. Is that clear for everyone? How you connect to the laptop? Because the code, whatever we wrote now, should come into this one so that our LED will be on and off, right? At the moment, it is not doing anything because I haven't downloaded the code. I wrote the code, but somehow I have to send the code into this one now, right? So to send the code, we have to connect the cable to the Arduino and to our laptop. Just by connecting, the code won't come here, right? We have to do some other clicks so that the code will successfully come here and will make our LED go on and off. Yeah. To do that, I have to go back to the software. Just I wrote the code. You go there, file, sorry, not file. You have to, can you see tools, all of you? Can you see tools here? Tools. Where is the, yeah. Where is this window? Seems different. 1 second. Tools. Sketch. Okay. My software got updated to something else. Okay. Can somebody share their screen because mine seems different? Who is ready to share their code with me? Because mine has different settings. Who is sharing? Mokshit is sharing. Okay. Thank you, Mokshit. Well done. Thank you. Okay. Can you all see Mokshit's screen? Yeah. Go to tools, Mokshit. Tools. Yeah. And go to board. Yeah. Everyone make sure go to board, click in there. If it is Arduino Uno showing next to board, Mokshit, can you point to the Arduino Uno next to that? Yeah. If it is already there, you don't have to do anything. If it is not there, then Mokshit, can you come here? Arduino AVR boards. Click on that, please. Yeah, click on that. And you have to select Arduino Uno like that. Yeah, you have to select Arduino Uno. Let's run one more time, Mokshit. Tools, board. If it is already Arduino Uno showing next to boards, absolutely fine. Otherwise, you click on the Arduino AVR boards and select Arduino Uno. Yeah? Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Samir. Now that's board select. Because there are lots of boards, we have to select our board. Now, Mokshit, go back to tools again. Tools. Port. Yeah. There are a couple of ports here. It's already selected COM7 for Mokshit. That's fine. If it is not selected, sometimes it shows Arduino Uno port. Yeah, COM5, COM6, or whatever the COM. You have to select that. Yeah, if it is not there, okay. If you select the right port, yeah, I think COM7 is already selected. Yeah. Mokshit, can you click somewhere outside? If you see there is Arduino Uno in the bold here. Can you point that to Mokshit? Yeah, thank you. That's Arduino Uno in bold. That means the board is selected okay with appropriate port is selected okay. If the port is not there, it won't be in bold. Okay? Am I making sense? Mokshit, you select another port, then we'll show them that how, yeah, if he selects, yeah. Okay, that's fine, Mokshit. Let's see if anybody get any error, then we'll demonstrate. Yeah. So you select the board first, then you go to Tools, Port, select the Arduino port. Yeah. Once you have done that, first, Mokshit, there is a tick symbol first. Yeah. We have to compile by clicking on the tick on the top left corner. If you don't have any errors, it comes as done compiling at the end, which means if you miss some semicolon or something, it will say some error. So you have to fix that error. Okay. Once you have done that, then next to the tick, there is an arrow. You have to click on the arrow. That's when your code will go to the Arduino Uno. Okay. So at the bottom, can you show that, Mokshit, one more time, upload? If you say done compiling, then it's uploading, done uploading, done, right? Thank you, Mokshit. Yeah. Is everyone able to compile and upload okay? Anybody has any issues? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Perfect. Wow. I didn't expect this. Anybody has issues? Speak up, please, because this is the first time. Once we do this, then it's like the ball will roll very fast. If any errors, speak up now. Yeah, Mokshit, you can stop sharing the screen. Yeah, thank you, Mokshit. My software, I think just before the joining the class, it got updated and then it took a different shape. Yeah. But anyway, I will upload the code and see in my other screen, my LED. So when I upload the code, it's uploading. So let me see my other screen, whether my LED is glowing or not. Yeah. I will stop sharing here. Can you see my LED is on for 1 second, off for 1 second? Is that doing for everyone? If anybody can switch on the camera and show their LED, that will be good. Mokshit, wow, perfect, well done. Yeah. How about Farah? Is the LED glowing for you?
Actually, it's showing an error in the code.
Code. What is the error? You want to share your screen, Hiba? Sorry, Farah. You want to share your screen so that we can see what is the error? Please speak up if there is, because you are doing it for the first time. Nothing works. That is another skill we have to learn. Nothing works for the first time. Okay. It doesn't mean that you are doing something not right. It means we are learning, we are laying the foundation strong. Yeah. As engineers, you have to learn that one wonderful skill. Not many people are perfect, Hiba. Okay, let me see. Where is the error? Everyone see what we can learn from this, right? Digital, right. It's okay. For Farah on line number 6, it is showing that line number 6. It is right, not wire. Yeah, digital right. WRITE. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and again on line number 9. Well done. Now upload the code while you are sharing the thing so that if we any more errors we can see. Oh, you have to make it right.
Wait.
That's fine. That's fine. After so many years of doing this, I do that. Even before the class, I was typing something. I typed, misspelled it. That's absolutely fine. Now upload. Next button. Next button. Yeah, that's it. Upload button. Perfecto.
Yeah, it's glowing.
Yay! Well done. That's wonderful. Anybody else? You can stop sharing, Farah. Anybody else? Zara, is it working for you?
Yeah.
Anushka? Anushka's worked before even we started. Okay, perfect. Shall we connect one more LED to this? Yeah? Take another LED, maybe another color. What colors you have in your kit? Maybe green? Yeah? Green LED. Let's connect green LED to our breadboard. Okay.
Your video is very small.
Okay, maybe I'll show the simulator because simulator is better way of showing. You don't have to do in the simulator again. Okay, you can do it in the real hardware at your end. You all got green LED, all of you? Your silence, I assume that it says, yeah. So green LED, you can place it somewhere. Again, 2 legs goes in 2 different columns. You need another 2 wires where both sides are pins. Again, this one has short leg. Where did the short leg of this went to? Where did we connect? Anybody remember? Where is the short leg? Where did we connect the short leg?
Ground.
Ground. Similarly, this one, the short leg of the green LED always goes to ground. So take another wire from the short leg of the LED. There is another ground here in the Arduino. Somebody said there are 3 grounds, so we can connect to 3 grounds. Yeah, there is. First connect the ground and the long leg. We can connect to pin number 10. Yeah, take the long leg, another wire from the same column as the long leg, wherever that is sitting. Go to pin number 10, which is very next to pin number 9. Is that fine, everyone? How many wires altogether? So we already used 2 for the red LED and we are using 2 more for the green LED. Altogether, how many wires? 4 wires we are using. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Made the connections, everyone? Yeah. Now, what do I do in the setup? Can anybody tell me? What do I do in the setup? I use another pin, so I have to set up that pin. What do I add here? Which pin did I use now for the green LED? Which pin did I connect the long leg of the green LED?
Then
10, right? So I have to set up 10 now. Did we all make the connections before I move to the code? If anybody is still making the connections or have any doubts, please speak up. Anytime, please speak up. Yeah. There is no point in going and building on the top of it, which one thing is not working. There is no point in going to the other one or any questions. We have to clear them before we move to the next step. Anushka, did you make these connections? Second one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Renu, you made these connections, right? I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good, good, good. I assume everyone is making, if not, please say in the chat so that I can pause for a little bit. Yeah. So Pin number 10 I connected, so I have to change in the setup. What do I do? Pin mode again, 10 output, ends with a semicolon, everything. Yeah. So you can program it the way you want. You want one LED to be on, another one is to be off. But I'm going with the simpler version. I want both of them to be on at the same time and the off at the same time. Okay. So after this 9 high, I will say digital write 10 high. Yeah. So 9 high, 10 high, that means they both are on for 1 second. Yeah. And they both are off for 1 second. Digital write. Yeah. 10 high, 10 low. We'll play with the pattern in a minute. Let's start with one simple one. Once that is started working, then we can go on and make other patterns. The code is simple. Just you have to add 3 lines. 1 line in the setup, 2 more lines in the loop part. Once you have done the code, again the same steps. Compile first, make sure there are no errors in the code. Click on the tick symbol. Yeah. And then once done compiling is fine, click on and upload the code. That's when all your instructions are going to the Arduino. If the LED is not glowing or something, then you have to check your connections. Is it short leg is definitely gone to ground. The long leg definitely gone to pin number 10. If both the LEDs are turning on and off, can they let me know, please? I'm making the connections at my end as well so that you can see my working. Okay. I will share my screen properly. Can you see both the LEDs are turning on and off now? Yeah. Hiba, is that working for you at your end? I think they all are, you might have done this before, but just for fun. Yeah. Is it the same thing for everyone? Is it working at this stage right now? Yeah. Yeah. Mokshit, well done. Okay. Let me share my other screen. Yeah. So you can play around, right? If you want them to be fast turning on and off, you can increase the delay. Decrease the delay half a second, 500 milliseconds, right? You can make it on and off for half a second, or you can make one high, the other one low, right? And one low, the other one high. You can play around different patterns, yeah, depending on whatever the strategy like you want it to do. Now I put the other way around with a faster time. I uploaded the code. Can you see that? Mine is one is on, one is off. Very fast switching. Yeah. You can play around. You can connect another LED, all of that. You can, after this class, you can play around. Yeah. How much time we got, Samir, for this session, and how much more time we got?
I think 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. So that is the LED. Now I'll introduce you our creative board as well, so that it will be good for you for the next class. Before I introduce the creative board, are we all at the same page? Are we able to switch on both the LEDs and switch off? Yeah. If not, if anybody is not at that point, let me know, please. It's okay, because we are doing the first lesson. It's okay everything not to work, right? Okay. I didn't get any messages, so I assume everyone is doing perfectly fine. Now, for the time being, let's remove this programming cable from the Arduino, because this will go on forever, right? As long as it is power. At the moment, the power is coming from this cable, right? So as long as this cable is connected to our laptop, this sequence keeps on going. So if we have to stop, we have to remove this cable. Now the sequence stopped. Yeah. Remove these connections as well. The wires. Just get the Arduino on its own. Yeah. And in your kit, you may have a board like this, right? From your ZAS robotics sensor kit, you may not have this assembled. That's absolutely fine. But a purple sensor creativity board. Yeah, it's written here, sensor creativity board, creative board. Yeah. So if you familiarize this little bit, it has lots of LEDs in like 3 LEDs here and a buzzer. This is called a buzzer. And there are some connection, like, black headers everywhere, right? And there is a DC jack here, same as Arduino Uno. There is a DC jack. There is a on-off switch. On is written, off is written, I think. Yeah. There is a on-off switch. Maybe I'll share my other screen so that I can point them out properly. Yeah. 1 second. If you see, this is this is so many features in this board, but don't worry, too many features. We don't need all of them. All we need is on-off switch and the DC jack. Yeah. And some LEDs. We'll be working with them today. Yeah. But how do I connect Arduino to this one? Because with just connecting 2 LEDs, right? We used 4 different wires. Imagine if you have to connect 10 LEDs or 10 different components, your number of wires will go up very quickly. Yeah. So for that reason, this board is very helpful. So you take this board, you take your Arduino board, right? On the back of this board, you have these pins. These are called Arduino mating pins. Okay. You have to be a bit careful. You have to first orient both the DC jacks are in the same direction. Arduino DC jack and this board's DC jack facing in the same direction. Okay. And then slowly you have to bring this in and put in these black headers in the Arduino. These pins don't physically apply the physical force. Slowly bring it in, and then it will nicely sit on the top of it. Okay. I'll share my other screen and show you there as well. Stop sharing this. Yeah. So where is that? Yeah. If you see here, yeah, this is my creativity board. On the back, I have these pins. So I have my Arduino in the other hand. So that both the jacks should be facing in the same direction. I'll make sure this creative board jack and the Arduino jack are facing in the same direction. Then I will take this, align the pins like this. Yeah, align the pins. Then I will slowly push on, like, one hand this side, one hand the other side, right? Yeah, like I will just give you a little push. They will sit nicely like this. Yeah. So you have to make sure all the pins are aligned. If they are not aligned, if it is not going, don't use a physical force. Make sure they all are like, yeah. Okay, mine is not sitting properly here. So I'll make sure it sits. Yeah. It should nicely tuck in here like that. Yeah. Is that doing for everyone? Are you managed to put it okay? Yeah. Anushka is fine. Zara is fine. Renu is fine. Yeah. Nikita is fine. Farah is fine. Yeah. Perfect. I assume everyone managed. I struggled. I was looking at the camera and looking at everything. Yeah. So once you double check both the DC jacks are in the same direction, facing same direction. Once you put that, now take that blue cable, put in the Arduino like you did before. Yeah. And attach it. Because the code is already uploaded, your LEDs should start glowing here alternatively. Because this one is connected to pin 8, the red one, the green one is connected to pin 10. The code is already there, so they are alternating. Is that doing for everyone? Are the LEDs glowing when you connect this blue cable? Yeah. Is that working? Can anybody confirm? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is working.
I say. Perfect. Well done. That's a good start. That's a very good start. Yeah. So this is again like lots of new things for the first class, right? But now this housekeeping stuff is done. Like how do you open the software? How do you write the code? How do you upload the things? How do you connect to your laptop? What is this code? What is this LED? What is this breadboard? All of that is out of your way now. Yeah. So you can make sequences. You can, like after this class, you can connect another LED to another pin. You know the code, right? Yeah. Yeah. You can connect another LED, means another 2 wires, right? And you can make a traffic light sequence.
Ruhi,
Yeah.
it is better if we tell in the creativity board
Yeah.
which port is connected to which pin of the Arduino.
Yeah. Yeah. If you see this creative board, yeah, the reason this creative board is there, because our breadboard suddenly gets messy with lots of wires. With just 2 LEDs, we have these 4 wires, right? If you bring another LED, or like next week, we'll explore lots of sensors. The more the number of things on the breadboard, it becomes like a jungle of wires very quickly. Yeah. If something is not working, as I said, things won't work in the first time. Then debugging, and then that's where the frustration kicks in, right? Or then you will say that, okay, this is not fun. I'm not going to go. So that's where this creativity board comes into picture, right? If you see here very closely your creative board in your hand, this LED is connected to S. S stands for signal, like a long leg or a signal pin. It's connected to 9. Can you see here? 9, all of you? Yeah. So it is connected to pin number 9, like how we did in the breadboard, right? We connected to Arduino because this is a PCB. PCB stands for printed circuit board. We already printed that connection for you, right? You don't need the wire. You just write the code. This will start working. You don't need to make the connections. So this green LED, where is it connected? What is it? What is the number written here? You can look at your board, not at the screen. Look at your board and see where is it connected. Can anybody confirm? Where is the green LED connected to?
10.
10, perfect. Where is the middle one connected to? This transparent one or yellow one? Can anybody confirm where is it connected to this one?
7.
7. Yeah, in fact, you can go back to your code, yeah, and add 7 right now, right? After this, you say pin mode 7 output, yeah, and then add here in the loop 2 more lines, digital write 7 high, whatever the pattern you want, yeah, digital write 7 low here, yeah. Don't forget your semicolons. I always forget. Yeah, that's right. Once you have done, like, can you see now you don't have to put the another LED. You have to make those connections. You just added 2 lines of code. Quickly check the compilation, no compilation errors. Upload. Hopefully the middle one should come up now. Yeah, can you see that middle one is glowing as well sometimes? Yeah, depending on whatever I wrote. Are you able to do it at your end? Can anybody confirm? Renu, perfect. Well done. Children, like I'm not saying here anything here. If in one class, if you manage to do this, right, with absolute beginners, some are absolute beginners. If one class you manage to do this, within, if you take this board and attach the sensor, the buzzers, the sensors, the buttons, the motors, the potentiometers, the number of projects you can create, the number of things you can create, there is no bound, there is no limit for that, right? And there is no excuse that, oh, my breadboard is like too complicated, too many wires, I can't do this. No excuse. For no excuse, we created this board. So that breadboard, that wiring, yeah, obviously we have to start with breadboard. We have to understand how to make the connections, like the way we started today, right? There is no shortcuts for that. You start with the breadboard, the traditional way. But the traditional way, we can go at certain point, after certain point, if more the things, it becomes a big jungle. We can see next week, right? We can attach more things, and then it will become like an excuse or like a tipping point to say that robotics is not for me. I'm going to go away from here, right? That's when we want to catch you to give this creative board. Okay, we'll take care of the routing. We'll take care of the wiring. You take care of the creativity of your project. You create your projects. There should not be any limitation on how we can bring our project to life, right? We can put, like you said, we can put touch sensor here. We can even put the display. We can even put another like 5-6 sensors in one go. We can, in fact, attach a servo motor to this. If you have your servo motors for the next class, better you may have some screws coming along with that kit. You can attach the servo like this to the board before the class. Yeah. So we can keep on adding one thing at like today we saw the LEDs. Next class we'll see the buzzer. We'll start with the one sensor and maybe the display and one motor, right? That means we covered pretty much all the capabilities. Now your turn to pick on, like you have 10 different sensors, I guess, in the kit, right? In the kit, you got these things in the kit, right? So you have different type of sensors, different type of components, advanced basic sensors to advanced sensors. So you can connect like this. You can connect many sensors, right? And write your code and bring your project to life.
Ruhi, we can show the GitHub path and the
Yes.
code.
Yeah. And another one of the thing students face is, oh, we don't have resources. We did LEDs. Where do we go next? So we don't want that as another stopping thing. We have our GitHub resources. Samir, you can put this in the chat, the link. Yeah, or maybe I'll do it right now. Yeah, I'll do it right now so that we all have that link. So you go here. Maybe I should have given you this link. Anyways, this is a ZAS GitHub link. It's available for anybody who has the kit. Yeah. So we, for each kit, like last class I said, we have different kits, right? Sensor kit, motion kit, car. So at the moment we are at the beginning of our journey, sensor kit. Yeah, this is the kit you all have. So for the people who are starting with the sensor kit, they have ZAS robotic sensors repository here. You click on that and you have foundations, right? Foundations. You start with the foundations. You click on the code. So we did single LED today. We have, so if you want to do single LED, you can click on that. You have the PPT, right? How to make the connections, the circuit diagram, everything. So you click on the PPT, it won't come, nothing will come here, right? It doesn't mean that there is no PPT. You have to download the PPT here. You have to click on the button download, then the PPT will be downloaded. Yeah. And then you can open from your download folder. Yeah. Now mine, I click on the download. It downloaded in my download folder. I double click that. It's opening. Yeah. I'll show you what is in that PPT. So we are catching all the issues where the students give up, right? So that you don't have any hurdles in your learning path. So this is the PPT. I just double click that. So these are the things you need, like I showed. And this is the circuit connection you can make. And then you upload the code. If you click this link, you will go back to the same link. Once you're done with the breadboard, you go here and upload the code. That's exactly what we did, right? So after this class, what I want you is go through this again. Go with the single LED, multiple LEDs. Maybe you can try buzzer as well, right? Buzzer. You click on the buzzer. This is the PPT. This is the code, right? The code is here. Again, make the buzzer high for some time, low for some time. It's connected to pin 12, right? So buzzer again, it has two legs. One is leg similar to LED, one long leg, one short leg. Short leg goes to ground. The long leg goes to one of the digital pins. So buzzer, then maybe you can, if you want, you can explore one by one. Like this is the order also, not like you start in the pollution sensor, then that's how the market is, that's how the things are at the moment. Somebody do this something ultrasonic sensor, they'll celebrate this. Wow, well done, very nice. Where do I go next? No path. We say that, okay, if you have done this, do this, right? So these are, start with the foundations first. These are like steps, progressive steps, not like randomly. Don't go to 6 and say that, okay, it is better to follow the order it is written here so that you are building on the top of learning. Like I can't connect two LEDs and then come back to one LED, right? It doesn't make sense. I connect one LED, went to two LEDs, then I went to three LEDs. That's the order. That's the progressive steps. Once you have done the foundation projects, okay, I learned individual things. What's the big deal, right? The big deal is in the creative projects. The creative projects are like the real world applications. How do I make smart light system? How do I make traffic light control? How do I make room comfort index measurement? How can I monitor air pollution in my room, in my environment? How can I make air quality monitoring? How can I make ambient sunset ring? All of that, like if you see almost 50, not almost 50, there are 50 creative projects in this kit. If you do pick some of them, whatever, now here you don't have to go in order because the foundations you went in order, you learned the alphabets. It's like learning the alphabets, right? You won't learn the words before learning the alphabets. But once you learn the alphabets, you can make words any order you like. So you pick one or two the projects. Again, you have everything here, right? The code is there. Now you have learned how to make the connections. This is easy for you to go ahead and do the connections or use the creativity board, directly upload the code, and things will start working for you, right? So if you do a couple of projects, you will be coming up with your own ideas. Maybe I can mix and match these two or the other one. Or completely new idea. Then that will become your portfolio for your, during your engineering, you make a portfolio and you make your own GitHub repository and saying that these are the projects I have done. It's not like just one day before the job interview, I made these projects. I made this 9 months ago. I made this 4 months ago. I made this 3 months ago. You show the timeline. You show the learning. They are not looking something very out of the box or creative projects. They are looking at, are you curious to learn? Did you start even a single LED, right? The employer is looking at, can they learn? Can they showcase their learning journey? Can they showcase their portfolio, right? So that will be a beautiful portfolio for you to start today. Yeah, in the sensor kit. Start with the sensor kit. Once you master this, you have done some creative projects, you have done your own capstone project probably. You can add on to AI layer to this as well. Like you can do with the Arduino itself, because this is our very basic Arduino, right? You can replace the Arduino with Arduino Uno Q. There is like more advanced ones. They look exactly the same footprint, but the main chip here is more powerful. You can connect that on the back, that all of a sudden your creative board is more powerful to attach more processing. So you can take some tips from Samir and me, anybody in the like you can ask in the WhatsApp, oh, I have done these things. What is the next step for me? Or what are the next things I can explore? We'll guide you. Okay. So I think we are reaching to the end of this session. So what I want to summarize is, did you all enjoy this, or did you find this is the most boring thing on a Friday evening? What is your feedback? Honest feedback. Is that good enough? You learned something new?
I got also confidence. I can also do this project.
Ah,
I can learn doing.
yeah. Thank you, Nagalakshmi, for that. Yeah,
It
hands-on
is
is sorry.
explaining is very good.
Oh, thank you.
From basic steps you are explaining.
Yeah.
One small doubt, that software works to this audio or not? How can I check that?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, we'll check the software. Yeah, we'll check the software for you. But obviously start the foundation, like start with the foundations. Any time, any subject, not only robotics, any subject, start with the foundation. No, there is no shortcut in learning. You all are children, most of you. You all are at the beginning of your journey into the big world of robotics and AI. Start with the foundations, lay the foundation strong, build on the top of it, right? So next, this class again, there are lots of new things. So we got them out of the way. Next class, there will be only one more class. Next class, same time, same place. Join using the Zoom link. We'll use the touch sensor. Yeah, we'll use the touch sensor. We'll use the OLED display. Yeah, the display, the small, everything is in your again, that is another thing, right? If you buy the kit from outside, you have to source the components. You buy this, you buy that, It may work, it may not work, is soldering. Sometimes this OLED screen itself is very, very, very useful. They won't solder these pins on the back. They'll send these pins separately, right? How then again students will say, okay, this is not soldered, I can't use it, right? Not everyone has the soldering iron. Even if you have the soldering iron, you don't know how to solder. It's a skill, it's a different skill, right? So all of this we removed so that you don't have any barriers for learning. Okay, so everything in one box. So the box you have magic, everything in one thing. So we'll use this touch sensor, we use this screen, and we use maybe one more sensor. Then you have everything covered, like major things covered in that kit. Then you can take our GitHub resources. They are available right now. It's available at your fingertips. You can start going through the foundations first. Start the foundations. Absolutely, you can go one lesson to another lesson, another lesson, another lesson. If you get stuck, put a question in the WhatsApp group. We have a community link. We haven't shared it yet, but we'll share that link. You put that, like Nagalakshmi is saying, my software is not working, right? Somebody will try to say that, oh, what's the issue? This is okay, maybe try this, maybe try that. Yeah. Or Farah said, my code is having some error. Put the screenshot in the WhatsApp group. Somebody will say, this is it. This is because we are a community. We want to help each other. It's not that we are like, oh, you did this wrong. That's not. We have to, you help me, I help you, or we help each other. We grow together. That's the whole idea here. Yeah. So you don't have any leakage or breakage, anything to stop your learning. You have the kit, which absolutely works. We went through that journey of like, it's a horrible journey, buying everything from Amazon or AliExpress or eBay, finding things won't work. One is not compatible with another, soldering problems, wiring problems, all of that. And then even if you magically buy everything, the wires become so many that you won't able to put them together. So then we created this creative board. Then the creative board and this is there, but how are they going to learn the logical order? Then we created this GitHub. We put the steps for you along with the wiring, along with the code. Yeah, they learn the foundations. What's the next step, right? Then we said, okay, we have to give some clue for the creativity, We all are creative, but we need some clues here and there. Then we'll pick them up. We bring our own creativity. So we created this creative projects, 50 creative projects. And if you get stuck, we have the community to help you not to get stuck there, to move on. And once you master that, you can move on to the motion kit. Once you master this, pretty much you are having a firm foot in robotics. Yeah. Don't rush. Spend as much time as you can in this one. Learn properly. Learn the basics. This is the foundation block. Learn this.
Please share the video after the class, every class. Whenever I am free, I will practice.
Yeah, sure. I'll share the recording. That's another thing. Thank you, Nagalakshmi, for that. I'll share the recording as well. So if anybody has any questions, they can go through that. So the natural step is, I don't say that don't rush to motion kit. Focus, spend as much time as you can on the sensor kit. Sensor kit alone itself, you can make 50 plus projects. 50 plus projects. And if you make a video, if you put in your own GitHub repository, the companies will love that. That is what they want. The children who are proactive in learning, they didn't wait for the college to take the action. Oh, my college doesn't have a robotics lab, I didn't do it. That's not the excuse they're looking at. They're looking at, yes, my college is in rural area, I don't have the access to this. Buy one kit, which is not very expensive. It is around 5,000, 6,000 rupees, right? It's worth your 50 projects, right? 50 projects. So think of that and make use of these foundations, make use of for your future. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the end of this session. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming. If any questions, any queries, let us know in the WhatsApp group. Yeah. I think I'll
Thank you.
end. So we'll meet next week, next time, around the same time. One more session. That's it in this series. Yeah. Then we'll share any more details for any other sessions. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.